is different from that day before it. This moment is different, it's now.
Hello and welcome back. This is John Struggledork. This is tape 2 of Fuller Brain Mind Thinking. Well, let's get right into it and start talking about what it is that grabbed me about Fuller. And it's this one statement in the book that I read, Critical Path. And in that book, he made this statement: the political and economic systems and the political and economic leaders of humanity are not in final examination. It is the integrity of each individual human that is in final examination. On personal integrity hangs humanity's fate. You can deceive others. You can deceive your brain self. But you cannot deceive your mind self. For mind deals only in discovery of truth and the interrelationship of the truth. R. B. Fuller. When I read that, I was thinking to myself, what in the heck is this guy saying? What does he mean that the political and economic leaders are not in final examination? And what is final examination? And it led me on this journey of studying this guy, and I've studied his books. I've read most of them, and I can't say I understand all of them. What I can say, it's made a difference to who I am and what I do. And I really do believe we create futures by design. And in our first video clip, we started talking about R. B. Fuller and his thought about the brain separated out from the mind. So here's another thought from Fuller down here. It says, in order that humans might so have an evolving function, they were first given a brain and then access to mind. The cosmic laws with which mind deals are non-corruptible. Cosmic evolution is omnipotent God, comprehensively articulate. Human muscle is not, as compared to the competence of the human-directed mind. And that's Fuller, and he's saying, look, whether we like it or not, technology and all the stuff around technology has made our muscle not as important. It's our ability to think through things. It's our ability to use our mind in relationship to all of the circumstance, all of the events, all the happenings in our life. Can we actually use our mind to direct our outcomes? Or are we going to continue to use muscle and think that we can force situations through muscle? And as I started studying Fuller more, I realized that what he was talking about is, do human beings, and I don't like human because to me it's not inclusive enough. Do human beings have a function in the universe? I reckon that we are Hu. Hu means God, beings. And what Fuller is saying down here is we have access to mind. In his view, mind is God. It's great original design. We're part of a great original design, and we're here for a reason. And so he started saying in some of his thinking, he said, what is thinking? What are experiences? What are experiments? What is subjective? What is objective? What is apprehension? What is comprehension? What is positive? Why does that matter? What is negative? And why does that matter? And so I developed this little drawing down here, and I'm thinking, well, here's John Struggledork, and he's in universe. What are all the relationships that I have to deal with in universe? And the relationships that I know I personally deal with, I deal with my family, my community, my country, the planet, and the biosphere. All of those things are around me, and those are all the relationships that I deal with really on a daily basis. We can't get away from them. They're here, and we have to start acknowledging them. We can't keep not acknowledging that there's problems in the biosphere. We can't keep let go that there's things going on in our communities. There's things going on in our families. It's now time for each individual to look at it. That's what Fuller's saying. It's not the economic system. It's not the political and economic leaders. It's actually each one of us saying, hang on a second, what part do I play? What part? What is my responsibility? What is my accountability? What am I willing to do? And for me, what I'm willing to do is start developing a thinking process that will lead me to be a better person. So with that, Struggle Dork,